What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Friday, February 17th, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about 4 NFT Solana founders I want you guys and girls to keep on your radar. Why? Because founders are essential to any NFT collection. It will show you the longevity of the collection and also the strength of its community. We're going to be highlighting why these 4 founders, to me, in my own opinion, are very promising, especially to their holders, which they will bring value to them. Now, everything in this video is not financial advice, it's just my own opinion, just for your own entertainment. So please do your own due diligence before investing in any of these projects. So as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So why is it important to understand founders? Why is it important to really get to know them? Well, first of all, founders come in all unique forms. Now, the reason why it's important to get to know the founders and why they're connected to the community is because most likely they will not rug a project. If you don't know what that means, basically they will not run away and take away your money, but also that they are building behind the scenes consistently, that they aren't just focused on, a month from now, but they're also focusing a year from now and focusing on every single day up to that year, making sure that they are developing something unique for holders, because a narrative is very important. So let's go ahead and focus on the collection and then the founder. So the first collection, then the founder, will be Degen Factories. Now, we've talked about Degen Factory so many times and also about the Degen NFTs, but we're not going to talk about that specifically because we have a ton of videos about Degen Factories. Let's talk about the founder, Yurkon. Now, Yurkon I've known since the very beginning of when this collection started minting out. What I find so unique about Yurkon is that consistently he's one of the most influential people in the Solana NFT and even Ethereum NFT space. The reason I say that is because he's known for sweeping collections, blue chips especially, and also hodling, which also means hold on for dear life. And these are collections that will one day be an entry price of a very low entry price, and then a year down the road, that entry price ended up 100xing, and then basically he's taking profits at that time. And so he's teaching the Degen Factory's holders kind of those essential tools that ended up getting him successful of where he is right now. But also he is really innovative. He's always trying to collaborate, work with other blockchains, but also find unique ways to deliver a great narrative to their holders. So as you know, we're staking our NFTs for Degen tokens, and Degen tokens will soon be a liquidity token, but also he has ownership over Sandbox. Now let's go ahead and look into that. So right now he has a 24 by 24 lot on Sandbox, which is the largest metaverse out of any blockchain and the most user base. And right now he has a 24 by 24 dedicated to the Degen City, which is dedicated to the Degen Factory holders. Now, a long time ago, he was offered $10 million for this 24 by 24, but he said no to that. But he believes, again, sweeping and hodling, right? So he's going to hodl this land for it to be worth more than $10 million. And he's proven time and time again that in his way it works because he's had the liquidity to buy these things. And so he's teaching these tools to us holders. Now, another thing I want to share with you is that land right here. So you can kind of see like where Degen Factories is compared to all the top players and big exchanges and AAA gaming companies and also real in real life businesses that acquire these lands. And right now it stands above the rest in terms of that. So I thought that was really cool. And also keep in mind, like I said, he's talking to other blockchains, but again, this is benefiting the holders. So right now there's a lot of speculation around which blockchain will the Guardians of Agora be airdropped. But what I also find amazing is that not only is he trying to work with other blockchains, he's also very connected to the community. He actually follows his own community members. He isn't just like trying to get people to buy his NFT. He will literally follow every single person that has a Degen Factory NFT, which is really important. And he also engages with people on Twitter and Discord a lot. And that's really important because you want to have some line of communication with your founders, right? And that's what makes you feel confident that this collection will do really well, and why I have my PFP currently a Degen Factory PFP. So that is the very first person. Yurkon is an amazing builder. And again, make sure to follow him on Twitter if you haven't already. Now let's go ahead and focus on the second collection, and that is OKBears. Now OKBears has a trading volume around 2.9 million Solana as of to date since its inception of launch. Now, This collection is absolutely great because this collection was the first collection to survive during the bear market, the very beginning, which is absolutely amazing. Now, the founder, his name is Kai. Again, he follows me and I follow him. That's really important to know, that your founders follow you because you own one of their NFTs. Now, what's great about Kai is that he comes from this really cool advertising marketing field, but also this awareness around branding, right? So they recently signed a contract deal with IMG, which is kind of like an advertising branding company, but that's amazing. It's one of the first Solana NFT collections to reach that type of branding. And again, collaborating with different people within the space is absolutely one of his key talents. But again, Power of Pixel is the person you want to follow, but also he has a great heart. So if you don't know, and I'm sure, hopefully you do know, that there was an earthquake that happened in Turkey. Like thousands of people unfortunately passed away. God rest their souls, and we wish everybody well. So OK Bears and Kai worked around developing funds to raise so that they can send it over to families who have been affected and civilians who've been affected by the earthquake, because again, a lot of people lost their homes. So OK Bears and Kai worked with the UN Refugees Program to raise money, basically to send these funds over to those families. And you can still donate today if you haven't already, because again, the links are in OK Bears Twitter page. But this is basically it, OK Bears for UNHCR. And literally, it's an unlimited open edition. Connect your Solana wallet. You could just pay 1 Solana, which is roughly $23, and you would get this image in return, and that $23 could help support a family, provide food for them, and maybe provide housing, maybe heating. So that's like one avenue as well. But not only that, he also decided to create a custom one-on-one OK Bears NFT. Now, this was an NFT that there's only one of, and the proceeds of this that was raised for the UN Refugees Agency Australia would go towards those families in urgent aid, right? So this auction ended up selling for 365 Solana. And that's all going back to the people in Turkey. And that's why I support a person like Kai, because Kai thinks on a broader scale. He also communicates to his community. He also engages with people on Twitter, and sometimes he'll address FUD right on. And that's amazing. That's the type of founder you want. He's not going anywhere, has been here since the very dawn of time. So that's why I support Kai and the OK Bears, and someone you must follow exactly. Now, moving on, who is the third person? And the third collection comes from Cats on Crack. Now, Cats on Crack is an OG project. It's been here since almost the beginning of when Solana started becoming a thing in terms of NFTs. Now, they're trading around 661,000 trading volume in terms of Solana. Now, the founder, his name is Pueblo. Again, he follows me, I follow him. Very important to know that your founders follow you because you hold one of their NFTs. What I love about Pueblo is that he's consistently trying to tell a great narrative. Now, you don't know, on his NFT collection, there's something called the Enlightenment that basically takes your one NFT and can transform it into two different versions, Clem 1, Clem 2, or E1 and E2. And they have a multi-universe feel, kind of like how Marvel comics are, where there's multi-universes out there, or a multiverse, as you would say, and just telling us that, this isn't just the end with just this one PFP, but there's more to be built. And actually next week and in the coming month, they actually have something in line for those NFTs. I want to share with you another thing, though, is that if you keep in mind with the community, Cats on Crack is the 5th largest community with these PFPs as their profile pictures. The reason I mention that is because it's above Utes, hotheads. It's really one of the strongest communities out there. If you don't believe me, the community speaks for itself. They're rebels. They're real and unapologetic, and they're all across the world. And this is them right here. So you can't forget that the reason this community is so strong is because Pueblo created that community, but also stayed in touch with everybody along the ride. And also keep in mind, he's very innovative. So in this tweet, he recently just said, just an idea. What if there was a forever staking system where people can stake their cats for eternity? And for every cat that's staked this way will be corresponding immortalized inscriptions on Bitcoin. Now, if you don't know what that means, basically there's this new craze going on around Bitcoin NFTs. So basically, people are taking these NFTs and inscribing them onto the Bitcoin blockchain within their own blocks. So Pueblo is thinking to be innovative, and you want to be around founders who are innovative, that basically evolve with technology. So this is why it's exactly important to keep in mind that Pueblo is someone you want to follow. And last but not least, let's talk about the last collection that I recently was a part of, and that is Degen Legends. Now, Degen Legends is trading around 1 Solana. Now, the Solana trading volume is around 4.5 thousand Solana trading volume, with around 321 of these NFTs listed. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the founder, though. Now, this founder is very innovative. Now, his name is Pengboy. Again, he follows me, I follow him back. But what's amazing about this is that he's one of the first NFT founders that I realize is taking the utilization of Web3 gaming and Web2 gaming and bridging them together, because there's a bit of a divide between them two, because they're two different cultures. And those are people who either believe in the blockchain and those that don't believe in the blockchain. But he's using NFTs as a way to bring in the people from esports and Web2 gaming into the blockchain world. And that's an amazing way to think about it, because it's actually very innovative. And so if we think about his innovations, he says this: "My intentions are simple. Increase crypto adoption by onboarding gamers to Web3 and provide value to holders who own these Degen Legend NFTs. Each action and day I work is set on this intention. Watch out for bad actors in the space whose intentions are unclear," because again, there are a lot of founders who tend to rug projects, or what we would call a slow rug, which basically means they can update their community as much as they can, but again, they will delay things, they won't announce things, and they won't deliver things, and then you realize, oh my gosh, this is a rug, and it's happening very slowly upon our eyes. And so he's basically letting everybody know, like, be careful with those people. So he's trying to provide value very upfront, and because this is a new collection, people scrutinize collections all the time, but he's been delivering ever since I've been joining this community. In fact, so he met up with the Mixed Mob Origin gang. Basically, they are a next high school based strategic racing game. And Pengboy is meeting these people, again, providing value to holders. And how do you mean by providing value? Well, go ahead and look into just this one clip, right? He's gonna provide sponsorships for his holders. So all the sponsorships that go into Degen Legends, he's gonna pass on to holders. So if you attend his live Twitch streams, which basically he'll be playing different Web3 games or Web2 games. If you don't know, sponsors tend to give collections or even companies money to use as marketing or advertising. And Pengboy has expressed that those funds to use to market and spend randomly on, ads or, marketing campaigns can actually go directly to holders through airdrops, NFT giveaways, legend token giveaways, so forth, so on. So I've been in this space for a while, and it's hard to meet people like this who actually show their face and are willing to provide value to you right away. So these are my top 4 founders, and the reason I want you to follow every single one of these 4 founders, because they are not the ones to ignore. And they are super dedicated and innovating within the blockchain space, and I do imagine that they're going to do super well in the next bull run for both NFTs and cryptocurrency. So with that said, let me know your thoughts down below on YouTube and Twitter, your thoughts around NFT founders that we need to cover on this channel. Don't forget to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive alpha calls on both buy and sell orders, both on NFTs and cryptocurrencies, but also to support our channel on a daily basis, which we bring videos to you every single day of the week. And with that said, we'll see you guys and girls next time.